if the other team, like, if the team, want to complain or something, if they want to complain, if the other team, like, if the team, want to complain or something, say to me, just DM me. This is not a maiden story. Okay. All right. I'm gonna start at the beginning. Um, I need to tell why I didn't participate the tournament first, and then you guys have to understand. The first thing, like 2 to 3 weeks ago, we practiced hard for the tournament before, and Flair was drafting the games. I actually kind of sad to telling this one, but it's actually sad to telling this one, but okay. So Flair was drafting the games, but the draft was disturbed by Melody and Tarzan. Uh, so Flair was mad and left the team after the game because they didn't follow and ignore the Flair. So I felt very tired at the moment. Before that, Tarzan was leaving because of a Romer problem. I had to solve the problem, and now and now Flair left. I was like handling situation in the middle and decided, strongly to kick or leave them. If someone complained on other members to me, and the someone wanted to leave instead of talking, and I have to deliver, then like I decided something to say, leave, kick, stay, teaching and reviewing, because that was the way people could regroup again. I really didn't want to waste my feeling anymore at the moment. So I said I didn't want to participate the tournament. And then after that, Tarzan tried to find the mage. He transferred his role to gold lane and put Zero as a jungler. But they couldn't find any mages to play with them like 3 days. And the tournament registration would be ended in 1 week. I tried to persuade Flair and told the team to apologize Flair and bring him back to team. I tried really hard for my last thing, and they finally regrouped the team Gosu again and participate the tournament. That's what happened like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then why I didn't participate the tournament there. After 2 weeks,
Trevor!
they want me to ask participate in the tournament because the tournament requirements, which must have members who has the citizenship, green card, passport, like a personal things. I told them to ask to Stoner and Zero, but they dislike them. So I sent my personal information, citizenship, passport number, home address, phone numbers, you know, because they were Team Gosu, and I had a responsibility as a leader, so they could participate the tournament. Uh, Flair asked me my opinions for Arcoman versus Gosu game.
Trevor!
Hey, thank you for the gift. I and Stoner reviewed the game, and we found problems, which was Romer in early game. I was telling my opinion to Flair, but Melody suddenly said it to like this: "Do you think we lost because of me?" And I said yes. And he said he lost because of our EXP. I said, "You never accept your fault and blaming Uzi." And he said, You're not even participating in the tourney. You don't know the situation. We don't need you. I was like, what the fuck? Huh? They wanted to put my personal information and ask me to advise. And the guy said, we don't need you because you didn't participate. So I asked that, why did you join Gosu? So he literally said, I joined the Gosu for fame. After that, he was being so rude, and I kicked him. Since the guy wasn't Team Gosu anymore, I told the team to play with the stoner, or better give up the tourney. Not trying me to join the team. I just tried to put stoner on there. They didn't want to change their lineup, so even Melody wasn't Gosu anymore. I said to try to play just the one game with the stoner for
G4.
next matches, and they accepted. That the match was the Lemmy. I'm sorry about the team name. I'm really sorry about that. Lemmy something. The Sunday game happened. They didn't accept it. So I asked to Stoner, did they ask you to join the tournament? But they didn't even ask to Stoner. Just ignored and played the tourney without Stoner. So I asked again. You guys had to play with the Stoner, but they already asked Dave to possibility to change their team name behind of me, and that's what happened now. I didn't want to participate the tourney. I make sure this. I didn't even think about to participate the tourney. But they needed me for the tournament, and now they announced it. I'm not a manager. I'm not a player. Then what is me? It's a sad story. I tried my best to the team regroup, review. Even I wasn't a main player. The thing also, Dave just said this to me. If you have already decided, you should really make an official announcement as a Ghost leader to not allow your players to continue participate under Gosu. NACT committee will then make decision on what to do based on your official announcement. That's what he said. So I followed what Dave said, but they left the team and changed the name by themselves. That's the true story. It's not like I'm trying